loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming to yet another video with your girl. So today's video is another highly requested story time, so give the people what they want. Okay, anyway. Anyways, today's video is about how I got dribbled. And yeah, the side chick actually did call, as you guys see from the titles. She called, girl called. Anyway, let's get right into the story. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and most importantly, please don't forget to subscribe and support your girl. So yeah, we're gonna name him Tabo. So what had happened was that, okay, I was dating Tabo. Tabo and I were dating. I was in matric in high school. Yeah, he was in matric, but he was, I think, a year or two older than me. Anyway, hey, this guy, guys, took me on my first ever vacation in life. I'm not even gonna lie, like it is what it is. He took me and it was awesome. It was fantastic. So what had happened was that we were approaching it was March. No, we were approaching Easter, right? So we were closing because I was in boarding school, as most of you know by now. I was in boarding school, so we were approaching the Easter holidays. So how to approach the Easter holidays, Jena? Baby boy is like to me, nah, I wanna take you out. I wanna take you on a vacation. God over is a nice life, right? So he's like to me, nah, I wanna take you out. So Siavala on Friday, please tell your dad not to come and fetch you on Friday, right? Me being the girl that I am, I call up my dad. I'm like, Daddy, please don't fetch me. I lie, obviously, like any other teenager. I'm like, nah, I'm going out for the weekend with my friends. We're going to enjoy. But my dad is he's always been a chill dad, I understand. And I was in boarding school, so he would understand because it's something that we used to do where, when we close, we want to drink or whatever, or just have fun. So I'm like to him, nah, my friends and I are going on like a girls' trip for the weekend. What. It is what it is. He's like, okay, cool, no problem. I'm like, nah, I'm going to come to it bank Monday. No, Sunday. I was like to him, I'm gonna come to it on Sunday. He's like, okay, cool, no problem. So Friday arrives whereby the school's closed, right? So when the school closed at boarding school, it's a vibe, there are parents everywhere, it's full. So on that day, he told his parents not to fetch him. So the person that fetched him was his cousin and his aunt. But his aunt, like she's young, I guess it's there, sharp. Hi, all right, stop. Now I'm the girl, but I'm happy. I'm being introduced as the girlfriend, In my mind, I'm like thinking, you know what? Marriage, children, future, In my head, I'm like, yeah, this is for me. This is my life. This is the life that was meant for me. Okay, Shapu, we go, we first go to his house, obviously. We go to his house, we get to his house, with packing, people are packing in, we packing, so his cousin's like, nah, they're going with us. So everyone's just, no, the reason we went to his house was because they said they're going with us, you understand? So everyone had to pack and prepare. Guys, like, that weekend, I don't want to lie, like, those are one of the memorable, memorable moments I've had in my life. I'm not even gonna lie now, just because things went sour. That was actually one of the best weekends I've ever had. Okay, we go to his house, everyone starts packing, then we go to Sabi. We get to Sabi, guys. Sabi is the place that it thinks it is. Because most people, and I feel like most people are sleeping on Mpumalanga, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Lockdown near high fair, guys. Check out Mpumalanga vacation places. They're affordable, they're beautiful, it's nice. Like, I know everyone loves Cape Town, everyone loves Durban, but then they love those places because there's the beach. But then in Mpumalanga, it's different because it's like more of outdoor vibey. Like, it's nice nature. Like, there's so many nature reserves and whatnot. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is how baby boy betrayed me. Okay, we get to Sabi, it's fine, we're having a little time, everyone is happy. Guys, I think I was the happiest of everyone else because everyone was just so nice towards me. When it's your first time, like, meeting your boyfriend's family, right? And then everyone just welcomes you, like, so nicely. Like, you just, guys, you feel that thing, or I am the girl. Hi, okay, Shapu, time goes. Oh, it's the weekend. We're there. We at sub. We're having fun. We drink. We swimming. We eating. Good. Like it's a good time. It's a good time. Everyone's having a good time. Sunday arrives. To be checking out now. We're checking out Sunday afternoon, right? We're checking out and everyone's leaving. So he's like to me, babe, please don't go home today. You understand? Let's go back to my house. And it only made sense because everyone else was going back to his neighborhood because they live around there. So he's like to me, no, please, let's go. As this weekend was supposed to be about me and you, and then we ended up spending it with my family. Can I still spend this one last night with you? You understand? And we had already spent the entire weekend together. So to me, one night was like, not gonna make a difference. God, you know, God, the Father, the Creator. He was there for me. He was there for me. He was just like, girl, do not go home, because if you go home, you are gonna be a Popeye for the rest of your life. You understand? Okay, sharp. I go with this guy to his house. So now we get to his hood. Like, he wants to walk with me everywhere, guys. Like, he was showing me off. Like, yo, he was showing me off to everyone who's anything. Like, he was just nje. And then I was happy. You know how we girls are. I'm just like, you understand, acting all stupid. And yeah, okay, sharp is showing me off. We go, oh, and then we ended up going out that Sunday with his cousins, with his brothers, actually, not his cousins, with his brothers. We went out, you know, to groove. Sunday chilla, so drinking. We get back home, me and him, Vele, spend our time together. Morning arrives. I prepare my stuff, Vele, because like from that side to Witbank, I live in Witbank, so it's like 4 hours distance, 4 to 5 hours distance from where he lives to where I live, right? So it was far. Yep, it was far. And I had to go with a taxi. I had to catch a taxi because my dad wasn't about to come and fetch me, and I didn't want my dad coming to fetch me at my man's place. Yeah, so I had to catch a taxi. Imagine, guys, 4 to 5 hour drive in a taxi for a man. I did it, and I did it again, and I did it again, and I did it again. And yeah, it is what it is. I can't explain it. Yeah, well, okay, morning, Vele, I'm preparing my stuff. Yeah, no, he's still sleeping, mind you. He's sleeping. I'm preparing my stuff. I bath. Yeah, well, as I'm bathing, his phone is busy going off, man. His phone is busy. You know, like it's going off. Yeah, well, how he wakes up, and when he wakes up, so he starts by talking to me first. He's like, nah, babe, how well are you awake? Why are you preparing so early? Please come back to pay. So I'm like to him, nah, at least bath, and then I prepare my stuff. When we're chilling, Richiti say prepare like everything. So it's morning, it's around 9 in the morning. So we woke up late because last night we were at Groove, remember, and we were drinking and everything. Can't see his phone is busy going off. So now after he's busy talking to me, he takes his phone. You understand? As he takes his phone, he's checking his messages. And I sit next to him because we were having a conversation. Not that I was snooping on what's happening in his phone. So man, I see like a phone, when you're holding a phone like this, and then you do this from the top. So all these messages, give you WhatsApp. So Mara, get a name, you understand? I'm not obviously gonna say a name, that name. So it's that name meaning. So not me being, I'm his girlfriend. I have a right to ask. I'm like, how, bro? Why is this hand hitting you up so much? What's happening? He's like, nah, yeah, well, I don't know. For sure, she probably heard her. I'm around. She wants something. Yeah, well, it's a friend of mine. You know, guys. He's like, nah, it's my friend. I used to go to school with her before I went to boarding school. No. He feeds me lies. Me being the girl that I am, I'm like, okay, I get I'm in love. I'm like, okay, sharp, we get bed in bed, we chill, we wake up, we bath. As I think like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before we were gonna exit the door, as I don't kappa for me to go catch a taxi at his view, you understand? 5 or 10 minutes before that, the hand calls. And why is the hand calling? The hand is calling because she's pissed that she sent all those texts and Mokai ignored her. Because okay, no WhatsApp, and then he looked at those chats, and those chats were like, and then he just logged. After on Bluetooth, he Bluetooth all those messages. Han now calls. Okay, she calls. Why ignore her the first time it rings? Second time it rings, I'm like, nah, bro, your phone is ringing. Can't you hear your phone ringing? Yabo? He's like, nah, I don't know what these people want from me. Yabo, I'm still spending my quality time with you, babe. When am I gonna see it? I'm like, dude, answer your phone. You know, at this point, I just had that feeling, you know, that woman feeling, that feeling you get deep down in your guts, that you get down there, that tells you what's like. That's the exact feeling that I had within a split second after him not wanting to answer that phone. I was like, no, answer that phone. So now that feeling made me, yeah, understand. Whereby he could have just answered the phone from the beginning, or something. All right, Shapu, he answers the phone. He's like, yeah. And so now she's whiling over the phone. And I can hear because he's close to me. She's whiling. So he drops the call. When he drops the call, I'm like, please borrow me your phone. You understand? I see who the hand the call is the same name. Yeah, and I'm sending like those little text on message on WhatsApp. You understand? And then he we used to have that relationship where he holds my phone, I hold his phone. And I said, but I think it was different because those were like hostile phones. So when he got home, he had a chance to get his actual phone and WhatsApp, or Facebook, you know, and all those things. So he actually. Hi, girl is whining. I'm like, please give me a phone. He's like, no, you now when I saw phone, I would see the manager because I'm like, dude, please borrow me your phone. He gives me his phone. I go through the phone, I check. Girl is whining. Girl saw me last night with him. He's like, yeah, I saw you with the hand. She said, you know, now I'm scrolling. I'm reading all this crap. Okay. Like, actually, I have to give this person a name, right? Let's call him. No. Let's not even give him a name. Y'all remember my previous story time? About how I got stranded in Johannesburg in Sandton. I spoke about a taboo, right? Yes, that's him. Guys, at that moment, the cards were laid. Everything was just clear. You know, when everything is just so clear to the point where you just like, I don't even need to ask a question. I don't even need to ask you anything. Like, I literally know each and everything that's happening at this phone. More girl calls again. When she calls again, I take the phone, I answer. I'm like, hello. She's like, are you that hand from last night? I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, no. Yeah, but she's like, yeah, can I please speak to my man? So now he takes his phone. He wants to, you know, guys, he wants to diffuse the situation. So me being me, at that point, I'm pissed. I leave him in his room. I take my bag and I go out. I start speaking to his cousin. Me and his cousin. Is trying to approach us. I'm just like, dude, I got home. Okay, I left that day. I got home. I broke up with him. I felt like rightfully so. I broke up with him. Schools reopened the following week, went back to school. Guys, go. Everywhere I saw him, I'd just be like, and as I go, like, yo, guys, I used to cry. And my best friend would just be there comforting me. Yeah, well, go. Wakala camp, you understand? So go shooting go April, May, June, Wakali camp. Solo when you go, I mean, guys. Nyagoa, rightfully so. Umuntu, umuntu sega ya John. I will see him walking around the school premises with this hand. No. I'm just like, okay, it's fine. It is what it is. Guys, go. Anyway, that's what led me to a point where I actually had to date my friend. I dated my friend who was my friend's ex. Guys, it led to a whole different mess. Anyway, moral of the story is that's how I got dribbled, and from there, that's how we broke up. We never made up because the whole 2 months cutting go. Okay, fine, he did try to speak to me, but ben go, guys, and I had already been saying he's on my him, you know, busy with this other kahana school. So to me, I just felt like you don't even have remorse for what you did to me. Understand? But anyway, at the end of the day, they always come back. They always come running back. And in the guys, is that they come at the point when you are so over the person, you don't even care. They come back. I don't understand whether they come back because they see you happy, or they see you don't give a fuck, or they come back anyway. But then, yeah, me and him never got back together. We never did anything else ever since then. So yeah, that's the story of how I got dribbled. And guys, I actually love this nigga, and I don't wanna lie, him taking me on a vacation made everything better. But then everything got ruined there, and it was what it was. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another story time by me. So guys, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe.